Most NFT projects that are currently on the market are far from what you would describe as art. I think most of us can agree on that. It has never been easier to generate an NFT collection than now, when anyone with a computer and internet connection can build and run their own project. But it wasn't always so easy and simple. Last year, when Binance released their NFT market, not everyone could get an approval from centralized platforms. So it was difficult for those who wanted to become NFT creators. Then OpenSea was released, giving a possibility for everyone to create their NFTs in just a couple of clicks. And now we have plenty of tools for generating art by simply creating layers with different variations. It's great. But here is the issue. Because of the easiness of these tools, anyone can run a project, which while providing an opportunity to create for the general population, also allows scammers and criminals to exploit the system. This is why we have some really great projects alongside those ones which exploit community for one reason only: money. Plenty of anonymous teams with rather questionable intentions have entered the market. Same as crypto, where people often reuse their so-called scamming template on multiple rug projects. Some NFT creators follow the same pattern. Minimum effort and creativity also led to oversaturation when it comes to low-quality NFT projects. There are two reasons why NFTs were created. One was to create a digitalized ownership of assets, which is what happened. And another was to help artists, those who are good at it. Unfortunately, very few of actual artists profited through NFTs. The rest are either those who created a good project and did excellent marketing for it, or anonymous teams and celebrities. There are projects which lack ethics. To give you an example, there is a project called Floyd Dice, which is an NFT collection of George Floyd created for pure financial gain. Or a Stanley NFT collection. Amazing talent who sadly passed away and someone decides to turn him into an NFT. It is just another reason to lose hope in humanity. And even if they promise to do good, the way they do it sucks. There is no proof they will follow through on their promises, and thanks to anonymity, there is no one to hold accountable to. Another concerning side of things is teams who copy successful NFT collections by screenshotting them and then put them back on OpenSea. Believe it or not, but this kind of projects still manage to get 1/100th volume of transactions. For big projects, even 1/100th volume is a huge amount of money, especially considering zero effort that was put into it. And last but not least, there are those who use someone else's intellectual property to create NFT collections and earn money. Those behind such projects should face legal consequences. Those who say that crypto and blockchain are regulated already are kind of wrong. I think that there need to be a mandatory KYC if you plan to take someone else's money. And yes, I know as a blockchain enthusiast, I shouldn't be saying that, but I believe that there should be a choice to remain anonymous if you are just a user. But once you become a project owner, there must be some sort of accountability. What if you don't belong to any of those groups I described? What if you work hard on your collection and want to release it? Or what if you want to avoid being scammed when investing in NFTs? 99% of people who create NFTs do so one reason only, which is money. Nothing wrong about that. But generating one collection after another, flooding the market, means there is no real fun in creating it. Nor is there any art. If you think you will get rich by making multiple NFT collections and putting them all on the market, think again. There is more to it than that. More than a simple website, social media profiles, and image files on the blockchain network. There is planned and dedicated work that requires lots of effort and resources for a project to actually gain popularity. There is something to keep in mind regardless whether you want to create or invest. Because to make sure that the project you want to put your money in is worth it, dive deep into it. Check the team, read their data and white paper. If they don't show their faces, chances are they are scammers. Because if you created a legitimate project, there really is no reason to hide. Also check their website to see how much effort they put into it. Is it just a page filled with old badly written info, or is it a comprehensive overview? So if you are a creator, pay attention to marketing and social media. Be serious about it. And if you are an investor, pay attention to the very same things, because they actually tend to expose the seriousness of the creators. Personally, I'm not an artist. However, I pursue video-related work and have lots of friends who are full-time artists. I understand the huge amount of work that it takes to create something, which is why I would like to see more artists to enter this industry and earn through it. However, if you are not an artist, but someone with an idea, don't be discouraged. As long as your intentions are good, you can enter the industry too. However, whatever your case might be, always make sure you understand what exactly you are putting your money into. Make sure you know as much about the industry as possible. This was our episode for today. Remember that this video does not contain any financial advice and is made for educational purposes only. This is your BunnyMoney channel. I'm Vlad. See you in the next episode.